These are the worst betrayals Patrick Star has ever committed against SpongeBob. I'm talking full-on friendship-ending moves that will make you question why SpongeBob even bothers with him. First up, we have Valentine's Day, the time Patrick turned SpongeBob's kind gesture into Bikini Bottom's worst holiday ever. SpongeBob is hyped to surprise Patrick with a giant hot air balloon made entirely of chocolate. But when the delivery goes sideways, thanks to some chocolate-eating scallops, SpongeBob has to stall with the least exciting backup plan ever, a handshake. At first, Patrick is all in on the carnival SpongeBob takes him to, even thinking the whole thing is his Valentine's Day present. When SpongeBob says it's not, Patrick gets curious. But when the handshake becomes the big gift, that's when the meltdown begins. Patrick doesn't just sulk, he goes full rampage mode. He tears through the carnival, smashing balloons, destroying rides, and yelling at heart-shaped everything. It gets so bad the entire town is forced into a dead end, staring down an enraged Patrick screaming, Luckily, Sandy swoops in just in time with the chocolate balloon. Patrick, finally seeing his real gift, immediately destroys it by biting it. And to top it all off, his response to SpongeBob's effort,
"Oh, SpongeBob, you didn't have to give me anything."
The guy wreaks havoc on a holiday all about love and doesn't even say thank you. But hey, at least Patrick didn't try to steal SpongeBob's identity. Oh wait, he did. In Big Pink Loser, Patrick decided that being SpongeBob's best friend wasn't enough. He needed to be SpongeBob. It all starts when Patrick wakes up to find an award in his mouth. Naturally, he's hyped and runs around showing it off to his rock, the jellyfish, and even Bikini Atoll. But then comes the big twist. The award isn't his, it's SpongeBob's. You'd think Patrick would let this go, but nope, he spirals into full-on despair when he sees SpongeBob's closet packed with trophies. Like, we're talking a lot of trophies. So SpongeBob, being the good friend he is, helps Patrick get a job at the Krusty Krab to earn his own award. And what happens next? Absolute chaos. First, Patrick can't even deliver food without eating it. Then comes the phone answering gig, which gives us the iconic,
"Is this the Krusty Krab?"
No! This is Patrick!
because Patrick has zero clue that the Krusty Krab is the name of the restaurant he's working at. At his breaking point, Patrick's last hope is opening a jar. Sounds simple, right? Wrong. This turns into a 10-step process that includes SpongeBob practically narrating Patrick's every move. But hey, he does open the jar.
Oh no, I broke it!
Here's where things get weird. Patrick starts copying everything SpongeBob does, from his outfit to his catchphrases. He even paints his rock to look like SpongeBob's pineapple. This culminates in Patrick accidentally burning his hand on a grill after trying to out SpongeBob. In the end, Patrick finally gets his own award.
For doing absolutely nothing longer than anyone else, Patrick, this trophy's for you!
And with that, he goes back under his rock to preserve his title, leaving SpongeBob to wonder why he even tried in the first place. But if you think copying your best friend is bad, wait until Patrick tries to keep SpongeBob from living his dream. In Nature Pants, SpongeBob decides that flipping Krabby Patties just isn't cutting it anymore. After daydreaming about living like a jellyfish, SpongeBob literally sets the Krusty Krab on fire. Not metaphorically, like we all do at work, but actually. This leads to the boldest decision of his life: quitting his job, giving away all his stuff, and running off to Jellyfish Fields. Pantsless. Naturally, his friends are less than thrilled. Sandy bets he'll last a week, Squidward gives him 11 minutes, and Patrick, well, Patrick is devastated. Once in Jellyfish Fields, SpongeBob is living his dream, or so he thinks. The jellyfish sting him, his new diet of kelp is disgusting, and Patrick shows up with Old Reliable to try to capture SpongeBob like a trophy. Patrick's coping mechanism is to literally turn his best friend into a jar decoration.
I'm gonna make you a trophy! I even picked out this nice jar for you!
The chase through Jellyfish Fields is pure chaos. SpongeBob barely escapes by diving into a jellyfish hive.
Greetings, comrades!
By nightfall, SpongeBob is covered in poison sea urchins, freezing in a cave, and muttering buzz buzz like a broken jellyfish. Finally, SpongeBob realizes the jellyfish life isn't all it's cracked up to be. After getting stung, poisoned, and chased out of a cave, he heads home to a surprise welcome back party. Even Squidward joins in, well, reluctantly, and Patrick is there like he wasn't just trying to put SpongeBob in a jar. Patrick is a master at psychological warfare. Take the next episode, The Secret Box, for instance. It starts with Patrick casually mentioning that he has a secret box, which immediately turns SpongeBob into a conspiracy theorist. Patrick's refusal to spill the beans only makes it worse. Patrick plays this perfectly.
If only you could see inside my secret box, it would change your life.
Naturally, SpongeBob can't handle it and tries everything to get a peek. He shares his own secrets and even sneaks into Patrick's house at night like a full-on burglar. After stepping on chips, smashing furniture, and nearly waking Patrick up several times, SpongeBob finally gets his hands on the box. But just as he's about to open it, Patrick wakes up and catches him. SpongeBob manages to talk his way out of a pillow fight to the death by flashing their best friend's forever ring. And then, in the twist of all twists, Patrick says, "Fine, take a look."
Well, here it goes.
A string. Just a random string. SpongeBob laughs it off and leaves, thinking the mystery is solved. But then we get the real reveal. Pulling the string opens a secret compartment, revealing an embarrassing photo of SpongeBob at the Christmas party. Patrick planned this entire thing. The guy's a genius, but also a bit of a menace. And speaking of menacing, let's talk about the Battle of Bikini Bottom, where Patrick's pettiness reaches a whole new level. It all starts when the two stumble upon a historical reenactment of the infamous Battle of Bikini Bottom. SpongeBob's curiosity sparks a history lesson, or at least Patrick's creative retelling. According to him, it was a war between the hygiene-obsessed clean freaks and the proud grime warriors. Naturally, Patrick takes the filthy side, and SpongeBob, ever the neat freak, finds this revelation horrifying. Things escalate quickly when Patrick proudly admits he's never washed his hands. SpongeBob flashes back to every gross thing Patrick has ever done, including licking food off his hand and yanking food from SpongeBob's tongue. What starts as a silly disagreement about hygiene spirals into a no-holds-barred war. Both sides arm themselves with historical uniforms, declaring themselves enemies in the most ridiculous reenactment Bikini Bottom's ever seen. SpongeBob, representing Team Clean, launches a full-scale assault with soap bars, deodorant, and toothbrushes. Patrick, the champion of Team Filth, fights back with patty socks, armpit hair attacks, and a horrifying booger offensive.
Booger schmooger, you don't even have a nose.
SpongeBob eats bars of soap to weaponize his own pores, blasting Patrick with bubbles. But just as SpongeBob claims victory, Patrick retaliates by hurling a dumpster. The chaos leaves SpongeBob filthy and Patrick squeaky clean, flipping their allegiances in an oddly poetic twist. As everything settles, they both realize they've gotten what they secretly wanted all along. SpongeBob gets to clean himself obsessively, and Patrick can revel in getting dirty again. They declare a truce and hug it out, and that's every time Patrick Star proved he's not exactly the friend SpongeBob deserves. Got a betrayal we missed? Let me know in the comments, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell so you don't miss a video. Thanks for watching, and remember,